Hi guys, Elsa here from Time to Invest. I wanted to bring this video. Today is June the 28th of June 2016. Um, this is a continuation of video that I've done about the Deutsche Bank. As we all know about the Brexit just happened a couple of days ago, so volatility is everywhere. It's all in the air and things are trying to sort of adjust at the moment. So I'm just going to take you over to the Deutsche Bank chart, price chart, so we can have a quick look and see what's going on with the Deutsche Bank of Germany. And as you can see there, today is 12.54. So the share had dropped a lot more. So this is a real concern for the European banks. The Deutsche Bank is actually a European bank. It's been founded in Germany and it's been supporting most of the European countries. So it does have a big impact. Once we heard the news about the Brexit, England is exiting the euro. As you can see there, this bank has been really bad. It's been dying and dying, and I reckon he's just getting ready to be put on the coffin at the moment. Um, that's something that not many people are talking about at the moment. So the news about the Brexit was important, and Britain did exit the European community. Now they're going through deals, negotiation about what they keep, what they don't keep, and things like that, and which they can take up to 2 years. So if you check on the internet, they also have an article which they call the Lisbon Article 50, which they have to activate their article in order to completely be detached from the euro. But the referendum was a win-win for the UK, and not just that, on my previous video, I actually believed that there was no way they could get out of the European community. So I came over to some sort of conclusion that the Britain Parliament could not do any electronic counting. So they actually had to take over people that voluntary put themselves forward to count the votes. So all the votes was counted manually, and they came with a win of more than 1 million people who win to exit the euro, which is a really, really win-win situation. So um, that's what Americans should be doing as well. But there you go. Um, so what we sitting at the moment, we're sitting on the decisions of course, okay, well, the Britain had succeeded in a referendum of leaving the euro, so they won by 52% against 48% that said no to remain. So Britain win with 52% and is equivalent to something around 1 million to 2 million people on top of the win-win situation. So they definitely won out. So they're not going in at all, no regrets whatsoever. So the moving forward now is discussion about the banks now, what the banks are losing, what their interests are, and things like that. And that's when this bank come in, the Deutsche Bank, the Bank of Germany. As you can see, right on the top there, this bank. Um, if I take you back to, I'll take you back. Let's go to Maxim, and I'll take you back to 2000. Or the top was 2000, just before 2008. As you can see that the value was 98.39, 98 euros 139, which is very, very high. And the bottom there was something around $18, I believe. It doesn't really show in here, but today as we speak, the bottom for that bank is 12.54. I don't think this share ever visited 12.54 before. So this is a real concern for the banks, and They did talk about volatility. Janet Yellen came out and spoke about volatility. It will be bad. The banks will be, a lot of volatility. It will be an uncertainty, in the stock market, and no one would know what to do or where to go. Um, this is a big concern because this bank is 12.54. It's been dropping. I reckon they've been pumping up with monetary funding with IMF. It's been pumping up money on the side without nobody knows about it. So this bank has about $75 trillion in derivatives. Um, Derivatives is pretty much like a leverage. They borrow against the share of the bank, against the value of the bank, of the total value of the bank. Well, back then the bank was 98. It was actually more than 98 euros per share. Now we're talking about 12.54 euro per share. So as you can all see, this bank is dead, man. This is dead, and there's no way of coming back. There's no way of returning. And once they declare it dead, it's going to be a big shock for the. It's going to be a big shock for the community. As you can see, the shares in here, as you can see, today is 12.54. 27th of June, that was yesterday. That's Europe yesterday. We in Australia, so today in Australia is 28 today, and today is Tuesday, 2016 in Australia. So they still on the Monday night, so the markets are closed there. Um, just take you back. So this bank has been on a dead zone for a very long time here. I think the highest they got from this year, from this fallen year, was something about 17 or $16, 16.47 might be the highest that they actually got, 16.72, um, something like that. As you can see, the bank is this bank is dead, and there's not getting back. And that's what no one is talking about it, because they're really worried. They're very concerned that once this bank declare bankruptcy, that the Lehman Brothers, there's no way United States or the Federal Reserve or the IMF can um, really save this bank with QE. They can do whatever QE they want to do. It's not going to be able to save this bank. As you can see here, that's a big drop. And the major drop was January. Um, and the January, between January to April, before March, it was the big drop there. And since then, it just stays in the area. So as we speak, it just keep going down and down. Um, just for memory, actually, the Lehman Brothers died something around. Um, just quickly check Lehman Brothers. Lehman. Lehman Brothers charts. Share charts. Let's just compare with when the Lehman Brothers was considered, bankrupt. Just check the chart that they had there. So we have all different kinds of charts there. Lehman Brothers 2008 charts. So as you can see, the Lehman Brothers was something around 14. I want to be more accurate. So it's something around that area anyway, when the Lehman Brothers died. It just doesn't look good at all. Chart of the week. This is 2008 repricing of global growth. So rebounds, bounce there. Grace worries. No, it has to be before. That's Lehman Brothers. It was before the Grace. It's just a big concern for the Lehman Brothers. So as you all know, this bank, this bank, the Lehman Brothers bank, is absolutely the same. There's no difference, and that's what a lot of people are really concerned about it. A lot of people are concerned with this bank, and there's a few factors that can happen. So Lehman Brothers is one of the factors that a lot of people are pointing their eyes to and saying, when this bank collapse, which will be sometime the end of June to the end of um, to the 3rd of October. Between the area there, they believe that this bank is going to go, and also could be Donald Trump election in the United States. If we have some sort of black swans fallen from that election as well, that could originate a turmoil can come from there. And a few factors, and people might be just going into gold, everyone just moving into gold versus the dollar. So the dollar will lose all the value. And there you go. Because I don't know if you guys are aware of Josh Soros being, he actually made something about $3 trillion on the Brexit of the United States. So um, Soros, so Josh Soros actually made something around a couple of $1 trillion on Britain exiting the euro. Oh, money. You know, how did he know? I don't know. I mean, he's a billionaire, so he knows when to go in, when to go out. So, it's actually constant wave, constant crash. So he's been making a lot of predictions, lately. Josh says that Brexit will lead to a currency crash, and for those who don't know, George Soros is a billionaire. He create funds. He create like a can't remember off the name of it. Uh, all you know, he's a billionaire. He's a billionaire guy. You had like um, trade funds and things like that, and he sort of invest in derivatives and stocks and um, a few things around there. He actually, Jim Rogers used to work with him, and Jim Rogers is no longer with his fund, so they had a disagreement and they just decided to walk away different ways. So Josh Soros is one of the billionaire guys, and he's now been buying gold and he's been buying silver, and he made, as you can see, the loss of U.S. Treasury for the Bank of England was $3.4 billion pounds, roughly about $5 billion. So Soros gained from 1992 a quantum fund when he successfully weighed the sterling, the value against the Deutsche Bank. So there you go, the quantum fund firm. So this guy, he knows, and he's got a lot of insight, and he knows when to get in, when to get out, and he makes his money that way. So he just recently made a lot of money with the break exits. He put a short call. For those who don't, know it's the short, the puts and the calls. So he put a put call, and he profit a lot of money. And so I'll go back to the bank. As I was saying to you guys before, I was getting out of the subject. Sorry, guys. So the Deutsche Bank, as we can see, um, Deutsche Bank, as we can see, it's dead. I don't think this bank ever going to get into what they used to be before. Now the fears are on who's supporting it. So is obviously the German bank, and the German bank is part of Europe, and the German is very, very connected with the European communities, part of 28 countries. And most recently, the Brit had exit from it, so it's 27 countries now. Some of the countries, the main strong countries are German, France, Spain, Italy, and it was Britain, but Britain is gone. Austria, and Denmark, and Czechoslovakia, and on and on and on. There's a major Poland. There's a major numbers of countries here that are part of EU, and they all play a part on being member of EU. So as you can see here in the bottom, they've lost 53.82% on the share value. Um, this is from 29 of June 2015 to to 27th of June 2000. In just 1 year, they've lost 53.82% of the share value. But when you look at here and you actually share, I believe it's more than 52. Just a couple of days ago was 6.17% of the share value. So it's only 12.54 share value at the moment. So I think they finish, and I think this will be the next Lehman Brothers, and the next news they are going to turn things so badly that they're going to have to do QE um, around October the 3rd. According to Bob Palmy, he's got a lot of videos, and he's very determined, and he's very specific, and uh, he's a very good analyst guy, Bob Palmy, and what he's saying is so far he's been true. He's been predicting all this to happen, and we all just see it happen, not knowing, or some are saying coincidence, but come on, it can't be so many coincidences, and everything's going he's going right exactly as he's saying. It's just not, there's no way there can be a coincidence. So um I won't stay much longer with this video, so I just wanted to let you know that keep your eyes open, buy as many golds and silvers as you can. Let's see what they're doing at the moment. What the gold and silver are doing at the moment. They just range up to, they went up to $24 from memory. Silver's 24, and gold was something around 18. There you go. The Australian is 1,781. US is 1,318, and the silver is 2404, and the US silver is 17.80 cents. Most of the speculators are saying that once it goes past the 1850, absolutely it will be absolutely astronomical. It will be just peak, and it will go vertical, and more likely not to come back. Let's hope so. And so far so good.